All right. Hey, gang. So my camera isn't working, so I'll figure that out at a later time. But let's get going here real quick. Okay, comes a couple of things when I'm watching. Boy, I'm a bit of a mess here. A couple of things that I was watching. This team was powerful, and they were on you fast, right? And we had a real problem with our passing. We just can't get the passing going, and most of that is from feeling that panic and you're just whacking at it rather than looking ahead before you get the pass, before you're going to do something. You're always staring at the puck, and when fast teams are on you, as soon as you get the puck, the clock starts. And if you haven't made any plan before you got the puck, you're going to be late because that's constant reaction rather than being proactive. We need to be proactive. You're thinking about the future before the puck gets to you. So your thought process is going all the time rather than only when you get the puck. And that's what I felt we were running into. Like it just rushed everything and nobody felt that they could do anything because as soon as you get it, they're on you fast because they're fast and we couldn't get anything going. All right. So let's go through a couple things. I'm not going to make this too long. Okay. I'm going to look at our D zone coverage here. Okay. We get in there. Good save. Now look at all of us. Puck watching. Always puck watching. It's a discipline that we have to learn because this person comes in late, everybody's watching the puck, comes right out front, and that's a great A. Look, everybody's watching the puck. So dangerous, so dangerous. We got to do better. We got to do better. This little thing I have calling it corner structure. So there's the puck. Okay, we've got the puck. We're going into the corner. There's a long time going on, right? And the people without the puck, you are not reacting to what's going on. Well, I guess you are, but you need to be proactive. You have to find ways to help the puck carrier. That's racing down here, following in behind her, the stuff we've been working on. If you're just going to stand in front of the net and wait for it to come to you, like we all stopped a little late, but there's the structure. Okay? That was better coming in late, but this is too deep. We need to have somebody in the pizza, right? So we got to keep that structure. Not bad, but we can't be reactive. We have to be proactive. It's so important. So important. Here we had a nice like we gotta, we're gonna talk a little bit about our face-off draws, and then what is that? Like our centers, we're not winning enough draws. Like you're all trying to win the puck clean. Nobody is taking out their stick. You're letting them hit the puck. It should be a hard whack right through their stick because they keep winning it clean. So you got to stop that. We got to work. We gotta fix that. All right, and then we've got our forecheck. Okay, so the puck has been dumped in. We got two on the puck. So right here, this is too reactive. You're waiting to see what's happening. She is moving this way, so it looks like that's where it's going to be. So you should be moving along. Move along, because you're only moving once. Once the puck is passed, then you move. It's late. It worked out, but we got to be more proactive, right? Pucks into skates, pucks into, we just whack at it. Right there, we just worked on this. This is an inside leg shot, almost had it. And then here, it's like you gotta see this. You gotta see ahead. We just tend to whack at pucks because we don't look before we get it. Like you have to see that this person is there, and then we can't just keep banging it off their pads because that's not looking. That's just your head is looking at the puck and you're whacking it forwards. Right? My video isn't on. I don't know why my video isn't working. All these new drivers. We had a goal here. Okay. Worked out great. A little bit of luck there, right? We'll take it. Nice finish. Nice finish. All right. But we get into their goals. And let's look at what happened. Okay, so there's a rebound, and she's shoving it in, and everybody's just kind of watching. Like, oh, yeah, I got it. Because, like, what's going on there? You're allowing her, like look at her shove. Like all the people are just like nonchalantly watching what's going on. Nobody's going after sticks. Nobody. It's like there's a scramble and nobody's going after that person's stick. Another thing that keeps coming up is my defensemen just keep lunging forward. You guys, like right here, you're lunging forward and we miss it. Like that just keeps happening over and over and over again. We have to practice backing up. The 50-50 pucks it can't be a 50-50 puck. It's like a 70-30 puck. Like if you are both racing to get that, to try to keep it in, like right here, she's coming at you, I would have been backing up. Like there's no way I'd 50-50 puck. The rink is so big and all it has to be is a little tip by you. And that little tip, and now we have a problem. Okay. BFA third goal. Everybody just whacking at this puck. Nobody taking the man. Reckless defense. Screen. Goal. Like reckless means just going after the puck and not the player. Like I just can't keep saying it's the same thing. Like you're just rushing out here. Like just like a simple little move because you're going for the puck. Not stopping in front of the player. Like we have to figure this part out. It's so important. It's just a few things that we're working on that we have to commit to. And we do them in practice, and then when we do it, when the game comes, a lot of it just is not, you don't do it. We have a passing problem. We get the puck. Okay. Just whack at it. It's not clean. It's when passing works and when we're doing it right. Okay, there's a clean pass. There's a clean pass. There's a clean pass. When you have a little bit of time, when you're moving right there, just saw it. Look at your head. Right there. Watch your head. You look, and you made sure that you had some time. You looked. Let's look at our defenseman. And then we're in. Okay? Passing is fine as long as you're looking. That's the biggest problem. Is like when a lot of you are just getting it and whacking it away before you're able to make that play. Okay. Let's see. Let's look at this. This goal. Okay, we're on a penalty kill. We win it. We just whack at it. Like, then it turned into you know, it's like little things. We need some patience. We need. All right, let's look at this one. That was a nice play. So we are on the power play, and they are killing, and there is no time left on the penalty, and the other team is getting out of the box. You need to be aware of what's behind you. You need to be aware. Because she's out. She's behind you. And you didn't back off. It's, that's also the bench's fault. We need to be making sure things are aware. This is quite a move. Not much you can do there. Okay. I don't know. A lot of little things went wrong in this game, and coupled together with a high power team makes things very difficult, right? Let's look at this one. Reactive, not proactive. Okay. Puck is about to get, we just picked it up. Now I'm looking at my wingers at how quickly you are getting ready to get out. You weren't ready. You did not get to the boards. So you're reacting now to the puck that's been passed because she needed to move it on. So you've reacted. We got a proactive player over here, which is great, but it didn't get out because you weren't ready. Now you're dealing with the puck in a much difficult situation on your backhand with pressure, way harder than getting there and turning and facing, right? So it doesn't get out. And now we have that. Okay? It's like everybody's got to be proactive. You got to work really hard when you don't have the puck. And you may not even touch the puck. That's a thing. You're making all these moves and the puck doesn't come, but it's like you're constantly trying to make yourself available for the puck carry and making it a little easier for each and every person whenever they have the puck. And when we don't have the puck, you're working really hard to make sure your people are covered. It's like a lot of hard work, and you may not even touch the puck. That's the thing. Just wanted to point this piece out. When I saw this, it was kind of like, this is legit. Like that goalie movement, Molly. How you come out to challenge, back up, and then that. It's like, dude, nice work. Nice work. All right, the last thing we're going to talk about are face-offs and make sure we know all of our roles. Okay. Super clear that everybody's clear that our inside winger is getting out there. So that's the left winger, the right winger. You got to get out there. And as you're coming through, maybe you're coming in like this, but you're going straight to this player. We've got a person cheating a little bit. This defenseman ready to go. Center marks the center. Okay. Now, did you see how this player, it's kind of a standard thing. This player's job is to pick this player. See what they did? Picked it. And they didn't, so this person is like, didn't even stop. They already made their play because they're looking ahead. They've looked ahead before they got the puck. So they didn't stop it and wait. It was a one-touch pass to play. Would I have us do anything different? No. I would say that this has got to be a little harder to get out there. You got to get out there. You can't let them shoot. And you got to get in the lane. Your part of your job is not letting them shoot. Like, you got to move over and then go right in front of that stick so it goes off your pads. Like, that's part of the deal of this game. And you're padded up, and the shot, you're going to take off your pads, and then it's going to bank off it, and you can have a breakaway from it. But you have to get in front of those pads. Got to get in front. Okay, here's another in-zone face-off. Let's take a look. Okay, if we take a look at all the setup, it looks good. We got to the spot. Right, the passing. You have to be this is so close. It's like it's almost perfect, but our passing is just off the mark. Little one touch. You had the right idea. We all have to do better at our passing. That's to me, that's our biggest thing. Looking ahead before you get the puck, and our ability to get the puck from A to B. All right, offensive zone face-off. We're doing the same thing they're doing, right? Player in front is picking the player here, making sure our defensemen get the puck. Here, you're on your backhand. I would move in a little bit like this, and one defenseman has got to come back. I'm trying to win it back, and you're picking the player that's coming out to her. See how she just waltzed through there? That's your job. My inside player has a lot of work. The inside players, right? You're trying to, like, see how this player has the inside on you? You got to get on the inside of her. And you got to get in the inside of her. So if the puck comes back anywhere here, the two wingers are there to come back to this and get the pucks back to our defenseman. You can't let them cut through like that. Like, your job is to you cut through. So I like how you came in and cut, but here you let her go. You didn't get there. Okay. Same with this neutral zone face-off. Okay. Right. When we're lining up, we're trying to win it back. These wingers are cutting in front. You have to get in front of your player so that you can get the puck back. See how she got in front of you? And then she won the puck. They won the puck back. Centers, okay, if we watch this slow, I'm watching your stick. Now, what is the plan here? Because all you haven't cheated, so your stick isn't off the ice. Like if you're gonna try to win it back, you're just gonna whack into her stick. Like we have to start clearing their sticks out of the way. And to see what she did, watch her stick lift off the ice. Watch the stick lift off the ice. Right there. See how it lifted? Now, this is not a sweep. It's hard. Like whacking at that stick to completely eliminate it. That's what we got to start doing. You guys are trying to win all your draws clean. And if you're losing them, you have to go to the passive. You smash into their stick to clear it out of the way. And then you sweep back like hard. Like here, this is not a whack. Like you're late. The puck drops. And you barely started to move. You should be moving as his hand is lifting. Like watch the ref's hand. They all do the same thing. Watch his hand go up. Right there. See that? See how his hand goes? It goes up. Move. Now, right? You're waiting for the puck to hit the ice. Too late. That's reactive. We need to be proactive. You see that ref's hand move, you start moving. And if you move too early, they'll call you back. But you got to start moving. Okay, that's it. That's the quick one. I'll figure out my camera. I don't know what's going on there, but I'll see you at practice. See you at the next one.